Today is May 9th, 2021, and I'm just done with my second dose of the BioNTech vaccine. The purpose of making this video is just to encourage everyone to take this vaccine if it is available, or not specifically this vaccine. If there is any kind of vaccine that is available in their country, they should take it, because this is very, very important in taking the control of this pandemic and making the world situation back to normal. So my first dose was 21 days ago, and I took the vaccine BioNTech. Basically, Hong Kong is offering two vaccines. One is from China, which is SaiLOG, and the other one is this Pfizer-BioNTech. So I went for BioNTech. I want to share a little bit about the system that Hong Kong is following for the whole community vaccination program. So first of all, people have to go to this website where they fill the required details, for example, the Hong Kong ID number and other health related information. They select which vaccine they want to take, and after that the website shows the relevant vaccine center and the available dates and the time slots. This is quite an efficient system where each individual can select a specific time slot and a desired date and day. After the registration, everyone receives a confirmation notification immediately, and once again 1 day prior to actual first and second doses. Next, on the day of the vaccine, when you would go to the designated center, the staff will verify all the information and will ask you to proceed to the designated waiting areas, from where you will be asked to proceed to the vaccination area. So this area is divided into small booths, and the thing that I liked the most, besides the efficient and quick system, was that the staff there was really considerate, and they assigned female vaccine personnel to me both times without even me asking for that. Inside the booth, they ask some pre-designed questions about the health and the travel history, etc., and once again verify the personal information. After the injection, the staff asks you to proceed to the next waiting area, where you will have to wait for 15 to 30 minutes depending on what the staff has mentioned on your documents. After that, they allow you to leave. This is the material that is provided by the vaccination center, and this booklet includes a sticker for the promotion of the vaccine program, a brochure to provide information about the eHealth app, and there are some documents to inform people about the purpose of collecting data from them and how it will be managed. And next, there is another very long sheet to share important information about the vaccine, including its common and rare side effects. And on the last page, we have to sign a disclosure, which is right here. Oh, and there were masks as well. So it's currently about 4:20 p.m. and it's been roughly 16 hours since I got my second dose of the vaccine. So I felt fine after the dose. After like several hours, I felt completely fine. The only sensation I could feel was sore arm where the vaccine was injected. So the difference between first and second dose was that after that many hours of injecting first dose, my arm was having a very sore feeling from like here to here, and it was really dominating feeling, and it remained for more than, you can say, 20 hours or so, and it then gradually disappeared. The way it started spreading, it just disappeared that same way. But second dose is different for me in a way that there is a kind of a sore feeling, but it's just limited to here, and not spreading throughout the whole arm. And the other thing is that about 1 a.m. At night, after the following night of the injection, I felt a fever. I couldn't find the thermometer, so that's why I did not check how much was the temperature. But I went back to sleep after Sahri, which is the pre-dawn meal for Muslims when they fast during the month of Ramadan. So at the time of Sahri, I was feeling quite tired, and also I felt that I had fever, but I could not find the thermometer, obviously, so I didn't check. So then I went back to sleep after Fajr prayer, and then I woke up and found the thermometer. And when I checked, at that point, after waking up, I felt that the fever is subsided now. So I just wanted to check for the sake of video, to share the information that whether it is actually gone, so that I can tell that how many hours the fever remained. So when I checked, the fever was about 101 when I took the temperature from my armpit. So if at that point when I felt the fever was subsided, the temperature was about 101, it means that it's my perception that when I woke up for Sahri, it must be around 103 or above, maybe. I felt like this is my feeling. So I kept taking temperature after like 1 or 2 hours gap. But at first I checked the temperature about 12:30 p.m. and at that time it was 101, and about at 4 p.m. it's about 102. So I just took one Panadol. My friends asked me to take 2, but I insisted on taking just one because the time was short for Sahri and I just didn't want to take 2. So at this time I'm feeling body ache. I'm not feeling that much body aches while I was sleeping, and whenever I woke up between that period, I felt really hot, and there was mild to moderate aches in my fingers or legs and head sometimes, and back at the other time. But the body aches are kind of subsiding now, and just there is a kind of little bit of sore feeling at this part of the arm where the injection, where the vaccine was injected, and there is just 102 temperature that I checked. So I will keep recording the temperature to share with you guys, and let's see what happens. Okay, so it's about 8:30 p.m. And after 32 hours of taking the second dose, where the temperature has started going down because I just took 2 Panadols about an hour ago when I broke the fast. So it is now gone down from 101.7 to almost 1 degree down than that. It's about 100.8 right now. I'm feeling less pain in my body, and the headache is also subsided now. So let's see what happens. Okay, so it's the 3rd day after the second dose of BioNTech vaccine, as I recorded after iftar. I took 2 Panadols, and after about 2 hours of taking those Panadols, I felt quite better. The fever started disappearing, and the body ache started disappearing, and I started to feel better. As the bedtime was getting closer, I started to feel more and more active, actually. So the good thing is that if you take Panadol and don't think of yourself as Tarzan, as I did, I think so. No, I didn't. But anyway, don't think that you don't need to take the Panadol. From this experience, when I compare the first and second dose of this vaccine, it's like in the first dose there was only the arm soreness, which was spreading throughout the whole arm, and there were no other significant kind of side effects with the first dose, but with the second dose the soreness was limited to a very small area, more specifically to the injection site. Other than that, there was body aches, headaches, tiredness. I had high level of temperature that averaged to about 103 degrees, and because I couldn't take the Panadol or any other kind of painkiller because I was fasting. So as soon as I broke the fast, I took 2 Panadols, and it felt better just within the 2 hours of taking those medications. So my advice to everyone is that you should take the Panadol after taking the vaccine, especially if you are taking it within the weekdays and you have to go to work, and also if it is on weekends. Don't make yourself miserable by not taking painkiller. It is needed, and actually it is recommended by the vaccine staff that you should take the painkiller if you feel any kind of discomfort. These kind of side effects are different in different individuals. So I'm following a YouTuber who's also based in Hong Kong. So he has reported that the arm soreness was even more stronger after the second dose as compared to the first dose. So this is about it, and I did not have the side effects immediately after the vaccine. Actually the side effects started after about 12 hours of taking the vaccine. So I felt quite well within those early 12 hours. I came back home and I went on a cooking spree for iftar. I cooked multiple dishes, I washed them, I did everything. I was quite fine before going to bed. Everything started in the middle of night. So it is very different for everybody, and it varies for each individual, but according to my research and according to what I heard, it is good that your body is reacting to a new kind of substance that is injected to your body. And I find it quite interesting how each individual's body react to these kind of vaccines. So anyway, this was my experience with the vaccine, and I would like to encourage everyone to take the vaccine that their country is providing for them. And this is the high time that we don't only think about ourselves but also about the others as a community and about the whole world, because this year and the past year have been quite difficult all over the world. So that's about it. See you in the next video.